Hey there, concrete contractors. Welcome aboard. Welcome back to another episode of your Concrete Success podcast, where we share success strategies for marketing your business, growing your business, growing your concrete company. Check this out, growing your concrete company and becoming the go-to concrete contractor in your service area. If you don't know who I am, my name is Danny Barrera, founder of Concrete Marketing Crew and also the host of your Concrete Success podcast. If you're listening to us, you're tuning in via YouTube, that means that you're watching this video. And if you're listening to us via Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or any of the podcast mediums, thank you so much for tuning in. And it would mean the world if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because these shows are only going to get better and better. I mean, the amount of content that we have piled up for you guys is just going to get better and better. And the individuals that are going to be brought into this conversation here and sharing the screen and this episodes are going to be amazing, proven contractors that have made and grown a business to a significant level, a level of significance, which means financial freedom and business freedom, from going to working in the business to working on the business. I mean, that's exactly what we're going to be bringing to the table here at your Concrete Success podcast. And your host, Danny Barrera here. If you have not checked out our concretemarketingcrew.com website, go ahead and check it out. We're giving away our free marketing checklist, which it's really everything that we cover in the entire concrete marketing plan that we roll out for our clients. And this is face by face, each and every aspect of an entire internet marketing campaign. So if you are a flat work or decorative concrete business owner, you want to check out how well you're doing with your online marketing, print this out. Go ahead and download the checklist at concretemarketingcrew.com, print it out, and when you print it out, go through it one step at a time. Now, check this out. We're putting together videos that go right along with each and every one of the aspects that we discuss here, so that you can actually know whether you're on track or off track. And there's going to be a cool score rating that you're going to be able to come up with and walk away with. And with that being said, today's conversation is going to be about you guys, what to look for when hiring an SEO or internet marketing company for your business. Now, I'm going to give you my personal unbiased just recommendations. And this is if I was sitting on your shoes, because right now we've worked with dozens and dozens and dozens of contractors throughout the United States. And I can tell you, we've seen the same mistakes over and over and over again. I've been doing this for over 10 years in the world of SEO and internet marketing, so I can tell you a thing or two about building successful campaigns, worked with a whole bunch of different clients and a lot of cool different projects. But for today's conversation, we're going to focus in the internet marketing and the SEO, search engine optimization aspect, and what you should be looking for. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So one of the problems that we see contractors face when they're hiring an SEO or an internet marketing company for their concrete business is who are they going to be working with? Like who are they going to choose? Now, one of the main criteria I could tell you could be a make or break type of deal is you hiring a real company versus a freelancer. Now, let me explain the differences. A freelancer, you may go to Craigslist, you may go to Fiverr, you may go to Upwork, and you might find someone that says, hey, I can go ahead and rank this website for you. And awesome, they give you a great price, and you go ahead and hire them, you send them the PayPal, and all of a sudden, they're nowhere to be found, or you are not sure where you're at with the current plan. And worse yet, you don't even know what you signed yourself up for. So that being said, when you're working with a company, and even when you work with a lot of internet marketing companies, you're still not sure what you're getting. That is a red flag. Like, you should be crystal clear in what the plan entails, in what the marketing initiatives will cover for you, in what SEO, search engine optimization, entails for your business. And we have an entire plan for contractors. Like, you go to Concrete Marketing Crew, for example, and you're going to see there that the Concrete Marketing Plan is actually the digital concrete contractor marketing plan. It covers the website, it covers the Google Maps optimization, it covers the SEO, and there are within each and every one of those areas, there are entire game plans that we run for our clients each and every month. And we continue to advance as we move forward and we work together. So all of it gets covered at different phases. And all of that is discussed during our strategy sessions. And we showcase all of that work that we've done for other clients and share how that applies to your business. So it's a proven model, proven process, it works. Now, when you work with a company that's quote unquote real and you start hearing all these hypey terms and they start losing you based on all these big numbers, that's a red flag. And I can tell you, I've been doing this for over 10 years. It's always better. It's always significantly better to just be upfront with our clients and be 100% real about their situation. Yes, we're going to transform their business online. Yes, it's going to take a ton of work, but what is it that they can expect when they're working with our company? So one of our value propositions is providing a proven intermarketing plan. The other is that we actually double our clients' leads online. So we double our concrete contractors' leads online with our proven process. That does not happen by chance. That does not happen because I made that number up. That's actually, statistically speaking, we double our concrete contractors' leads online. So if you were generating a healthy amount, the goal in our target number one is to get you to double the amount of leads that you're getting, and that happens as a byproduct and as a byproduct of the process and following that through. So that is what you can expect with a company. You're going to be having the right support, the right process and systems. And when you work with a freelancer, you understand that they also have other clients and you're not the only client and you don't own them. So there's a good and a bad to it. I can tell you also the amount of work and effort what you may pay a freelancer versus you paying a company. When you're looking at the resources a company brings versus what a freelancer can bring, there's no match, there's no comparison. I started as a freelancer, as an SEO consultant, and I can tell you there's no match. A company that's well structured, that has different departments, content department, website optimization, website design, technical SEO, Google My Business optimization, local SEO. When you look at all the other departments that are, and you stack them up against just one individual, there's no match. The speed of implementation and everything that can get done. But at the same token, if you want that personal, I'm going to try to be there for you at every corner type of step, and you like more babysitting and you need that, and you want your one guy to be there and you want the guy to be there at all times, maybe a freelancer is a better option, and if that's the case, just make sure that they're following a proven process, a proven model, and that is how you work a good relationship. As a freelancer and as a consultant, I can tell you I built some pretty good relationships until I started to grow. And when I started to grow, I realized, holy cow, I really can't service clients on a one-on-one basis. So I started moving into building a company. And that is one of the biggest difference. Like as a freelancer, you're capped on time, but you can give more personal attention to the client from that individual. When you are working with a company, you understand that there is a structure to the company. Just like your concrete business, when someone calls, they might get you if you are doing the sales process, but most likely if you're grown and your company is established, they will not be able to get a hold of you easily. And it's kind of the same process. So are they a real company or a freelancer? If they're a real company, just make sure that you understand where they come from, what their background is, and so forth. The other thing is, when you Google them, like a lot of companies say, hey, actually, let me go incognito here and let me go ahead and just let me see here. Actually, I got to do it from here. All right, let me go ahead and do this one I search from. It's one of the sites that I like to do. And what you can do is you can actually, when they tell you, yeah, we're experts. So what you want to do is ask them, okay, where can I find you online other than your business name? It's so easy to rank your website for your business name. But if someone was looking for SEO for concrete contractors, and you go ahead and hit enter, if you can see this on my screen, if you're watching this, I'm going to zoom in so you can actually see it. We are the number one ranked right there. Let me see. how do I make this bigger? Number one search result on Google is concrete marketing crew. You can see it there. SEO for decorative SEO, search engine optimization for decorative concrete contractors. We're number one and number two. And as you can see there, these are real results. Okay. If we do internet marketing for concrete contractors, okay, and we make that search, who comes up number one? Concrete marketing crew. You see it right there. So all of these things are very important to know when you are speaking with a company that's going to help you. Like, are they actually doing what they say they do for themselves? So you're watching or you're listening to this video, it's because we actually believe in content and content marketing. If you go to our podcast section on our website, we actually get content done. And this is all for you guys. Like, this is real content. There is really no hype when it comes to the content. I just give it to you the way it is. And, you come here to our website. There are videos. There are audio forms of the podcast. You can actually read through the transcripts here if that's what you're into. And there's an entire content plan here for you guys. And you can see there, that's very important. The next thing that you wanna figure out when you are looking for an internet marketing company for your concrete business is, do they have a proven plan and a track record in the industry? Do they have a proven plan? Now, what do I mean by a proven plan? Like, are they going to actually get you results because they've actually figured it out? Or are they going to do the trial and error on your business and then try to figure out and learn from your business? That is one of the biggest problems I see, is that there are a lot of SEO companies, search engine optimization companies. And at a time, I used to run a generalist agency called Contractor SEO Agency, and used to service different clients from different walks. And with that company, I can tell you that the biggest lesson is every time we got a new client, a roofer, a plumber, it was a new campaign. It was an entire new campaign with a completely set of different keywords, a completely set of website structure, a completely set of landing pages rebuilt. And there was a lot of testing and trial and error. Because you see, if you don't have the proven landing page for that specific service, you don't know what the prospective client, which means your clients, are looking for. Like, that's pretty much it. So as a concrete contractor, when you are looking for a company, you wanna really know and figure out what type of plan do they have in place to offer services, and not just the services, but to offer results for your marketing efforts. And in this case, when you're looking at your business, again, this is the concrete marketing plan. If you're watching this, there are 8 phases that we found that the business really falls into. In fact, it's really more like 3 different divisions or aspects. And when we break it down deeper, it goes into 8 actual phases. So the number 1 is getting your website built out. Your website is your foundation. That is basically put together not just by the design element, but there is the right type of structure that's going to help you get more leads from your website. Okay, we've talked about this on different episodes. Number 2 is getting your concrete business on the maps. If you're not on the maps for your relevant services in your service area, you are simply losing on a ton of opportunity, because that is where over 30% of clicks go to. So you got to make sure you're capitalizing on the maps. Again, our concrete marketing plan doesn't only include the keywords and all the research, but gets you optimized. Number 3 is getting the website that was built for you to rank for all the services and service areas, right? So you got the maps, but you also want to make sure that you are utilizing the same strategies that lead generation companies use. I've covered that in other videos as well. You can just check them out here on our channel. Another one is having a leads on demand or a pay-per-click program in place that is proven and has been proven with other clients. And I can tell you, for some of our clients, even in competitive areas, we've been able to bring down the cost of lead from $70, $80 per lead. Right now, we have one client where that specific same client, in a very, very saturated area, we've been able to bring it down to under $30 per lead. And I'm talking about really good jobs. Stamp concrete, pool pull decks, resurfacing, and all that good stuff. So again, the pay-per-click, you got to make sure you're working with someone that knows what they're doing there, because otherwise you're just going to burn through the dollars. I can tell you that right now. So that includes the design of the landing page, as well as the campaign structure, putting together the assets, and making sure that it's converting the right type of clicks into leads. Number 5 is the reputation. I mean, you can see right now that everything that we're covering is an entire plan. It's not just one little thing that gets done in a month, one little task. No, it's an entire plan, and this is mapped out via a project management system. We actually use multiple, not just one. Then we have social media management. That's hands-free. This is all in congruence with the voice that you want to showcase in the marketplace, meaning what voice, what assets, and whether you have your own graphics or your own pictures and you just want to send those over to us and we do the rest, that's fine. Or you want us to just create the branded graphics and you want to write out the descriptions. That takes a lot of work, but we can also work on that as well. We only have a handful of clients that actually do that, but the rest of our clients, what they like to do is hands-free on the social media. It's just they just want to send the pictures and have someone else manage the entire social media. Number 7 is a marketing plan that's complete. Really is going to have a lead conversion and tracking and management in place. We found that over the years it's gotten easier to get results. From once you get results, it's harder to get results up front if you've never gotten results. But once you start getting results, how do you manage all the leads? How do you make sure that your prospective clients are getting the type of follow-up that you want in order to convert them? Well, that is covered during the lead conversion and management. There's an entire process and program that we have. It's part of the concrete marketing plan. Last but not least is the concrete results. It's actually getting results in a measurable way. It's saying this is where we're starting and this is where you're going as a company. That's part of the plan. That is part of the plan. Like there's a planning phase, there's a troubleshooting phase, there's an optimization phase. So everything is planned accordingly. And as you can see there, this is your entire online presence. And that's precisely what we focus on here at Concrete Marketing Crew. So when you're working with a company, do they have a proven plan and a track record in the industry, or are you just another client that's also not in the industry, in their preferred industries, and they just know how to do the SEO and the internet marketing? If that is the case, just know that in order for them to get results, it will take them longer. And that's not stuff that I'm making up. It's just part of the way it works, because there is always going to be a testing phase that's going to be much longer. We've taken care of the testing phase already, and we have proven results, proven process, and we continue to get better at it. Like this is just getting better by the month. The more data that we have for our clients, the better our results become. But for other companies, if you're just looking into someone, just ask them, and then not just ask them, but have them show you what those results look like. When you schedule a demo with us, a complimentary strategy call, that is part of the process. It's showing you how this maps out and rolls out in a real time. The other thing is, number 3 is, do they know and understand your concrete services? This one is very simple. If they don't understand your concrete services, they don't understand, broom finish versus cobblestone stamp concrete finish, and you have to explain all that stuff. If they don't understand polishing from resurfacing, you're going to have a lot of content that's going to come out the wrong way, and you're going to have a lot of back and forth, just almost like in a fight, in a battle per se, where you're going to need to re-explain yourself 20,000 times. And that slows down the website development process. That slows down the content creation process. That slows down the social media posting. And this is one of the reasons why concrete contractors really don't like to hire other agencies from the outside, because they want to be able to maintain the high quality and just be able to communicate effectively. Well, we've removed that entire thing out of the equation. Our team actually gets trained every month, and mandatory. I mean, this is one of the things where every month we're getting better at understanding the inner works. For example, content. We're getting more technical now than we were a couple of years ago, and all our team is really in the same page. So from the web developer, web designer, to the social media, content development, all of that they are all in the same page. So you don't need to ever worry about whether they're going to get it wrong, or you sent some pictures and you need to explain really what that picture is, what that work is. That's pretty much already figured out. Now the next step is, do they understand or not understand? Well, just understand that if they don't understand your services, you're going to have a hard time marketing with them. The next one is, what will you be responsible for and what will they be responsible for? So when you're at the stage where they're putting together a proposal or they've gone through a strategy session, really, there's a lot of gray areas, guys. A lot of gray areas. And in business, the places where things get dropped and things go wrong is where there are gray areas. You want to be in the clear zone. You want to be crystal clear about what it is that you're getting. You want to know how long it's going to take. And again, some things will take on average a little bit longer than others. For example, when you're getting a website with Concrete Marketing Crew, the dates that we're ranging for is between 30 to 45 days. Sometimes clients want specific pictures to be done before the website goes live, and if that's the case, the website can go up to a little bit longer. But usually if we get all the assets and everything that we need from the client up front, we're pretty much rocking and rolling day 30, day 45, we're going live. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure we cover the entire thing. And as far as the rest of the plan, everything there is a timeline and time frame for our clients. So our clients know, hey, all we got to do is really give the permissions, provide the pictures that we want to use on our website and on social media, and give them access to everything that they need. And we pretty much handle the rest. We pretty much have a very smooth onboarding call, one-time onboarding call that's about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. And after that call, the rest is pretty much hands-free, aside from our monthly calls and communication that we have with the clients, right? We send you information and then you provide feedback based on that. But that is what you're responsible for. Is when we are asking for something from you, is you just provide the right permissions or the right assets that we need. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Now, when you hire an SEO company, you got to make sure you ask them, hey, what am I going to be responsible for? Make sure you get a list of all those things. And also, once you get into the weeds of their entire plan, just ask them, hey, what's going to happen with the social media? How is that going to work? How often will that happen? Like, what does this look like? So there's got to be an entire process already mapped out for your clients, for their clients, and as well for you to understand how that's going to work on your end. And last but not least, this one is the closing point right here, which is hype versus reality. What to look for when hiring an SEO or an internet marketing company. Whenever you're getting hype, whenever you're getting something that's just like an outrageous, bold claim, just understand that the likelihood of that being outrageous and just not being realistic, it's more likely than not. So for example, you get a lot of guys selling these days saying, hey, we can send you 100 leads, 150 leads a month, 200 leads. Or they may tell you you can get as many leads as you want to get. How much do you want to spend? Well, what they're not telling you is you're going to need to spend a lot of money, and there is really no budget set as far as what they promise. So there's a big difference between promise and reality. What I like to do is just be 100% upfront, right? There's got to be a budget for the marketing campaign. There's got to be a budget for any advertising spend that you're going to put towards Facebook ads or Google ads or YouTube ads, right? That's got to be crystal clear. And then setting the realistic expectations based on that. For some clients, you might get some leads for $5 a lead, right? And for other clients, you might get leads for $35 for the same service. So when someone comes and they're selling you on, well, we're getting clients leads as little as $5, when in reality you average their lead cost and it's $27, it's a big difference. So you might feel disappointed by those companies. So just keep in mind that the hype versus reality, marketers love to build on hype, and they love to get attention based on hype. At Concrete Marketing Crew, we've taken a different approach. In fact, we've probably taken the polar opposite of that and just give it to you like it is. Just like Concrete, you get to do it right from the beginning. Otherwise, you're going to need to do it all over, and it's going to be more expensive when you have to do it all over. So no difference with your website or your SEO or your internet marketing. It's your call. Might as well do it right from the beginning, right? So that being said, this is pretty much what to look for when hiring an SEO or internet marketing company. To recap, are they a real company or are they freelancers? Or is it one person doing it all for you, or do you have a team supporting you? Number two is, do they have the proven plan and the track record to actually provide results in your industry, which if you're a flat work or decorative concrete, the concrete industry. Now, do they have the knowledge and the understanding of your concrete services? So how well do they know your services? How well or how much will you have to explain the services when it's all said and done? Next one is, what will you be responsible for and what will they be responsible for when you hire them, right? It's super important to be crystal clear on that. And last but not least is hype versus reality. These are big things right now. There's a lot of hype going on. And I'm telling you that there's a lot of reality that needs to be brought up. And just reality, understand that if you don't do anything, you're going to stay in the same place that you are right now. And that's the one thing that I know is guaranteed. The next one is, will you get better results if you hire a competent company? Absolutely. At Concrete Marketing Crew, we have our processes to double our concrete clients' leads online with our concrete marketing plan. So the plan that I've shown you here, our goal is to double your leads with our concrete marketing plan. That happens in 60 days or less. And that is it. That is no hype. That is what it is. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you have any questions, go ahead and visit concretemarketingcrew.com, or go ahead and make sure that you like and subscribe our channels here on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify. Give us a comment. Let us know how well we're doing. Take care. Have a great day.